And you will receive the Gay Unicorn, the Gorse, which is the unicorn model in Final Fantasy XIV to use as a mount, but it has sparkles and a rainbow-coloured mane. That will come in the post to you, by the way.
Yes, I'm doing.
In-game.
I am doing that now.
In fact,
you get the code. You get the code. There is a way.
Oh yeah, you've got to redeem it first. Yes.
Yeah, there is a way to. If you go onto your like campaigns page, rather than just trying to copy and paste it from your notification, there is a way to get into it. I've just confirmed to get a copy. Note to everyone that I did not realize if you use ad blockers, because I do, admittedly, not on for certain websites, because like
you're a terrible person.
You have to disable it on the Mog Station because it when you go to the submit a code page, it tells you that it's down for maintenance. It is not down for maintenance. Thank you, Reddit, for this information. It is because it doesn't like your ad blocker.
Yeah. Because you're a terrible person for using an ad blocker.
I'm giving you serious side-eye right now.
You should be. I need to change the title of my stream at least.
It's mostly for.
Finally, doing the Occult Crescent was earlier today.
It's mostly for the average news website, because the average news website is like unreadable these days because of the sheer amount of pop-ups you get.
Honestly, I was watching a video today, and apparently YouTube is almost unusable as well, unless you have an ad blocker or you're using.
Oh, if you're a sucker like me that uses a premium.
Oh, premium, yes. Because someone demonstrated they put on a video for a channel, and they were getting ads every 90 seconds.
Oh, God.
And it was a 2-hour video.
Really, YouTube?
Yep. Now, to be fair, part of that is because of the channel. Like, they get to set how many ads. There's a minimum that they can run. But, in other news, so what have you been up to today?
I'm making angry face because of the adverts, because, like, shit. Well, but, yes, to go back to. The plan of action had been to go out with my... Well, I did still go out with my parents, but the plan of action was to go down to Kirkleatham, which is a village on the outskirts of a town called Redcar in the northeast of England, which has an owl sanctuary. Anybody that's observed my Insta might have noticed this was the same village where the Wren Fair, Wildwood Wren Fest, was earlier this year. But we did not realise until we got there that in Kirkleatham Showground this weekend each year is a sort of arts and activities festival called the Between the Tides Festival. So the entirety of the village of Kirkleatham was blocked off. The Owl Centre was still open, but unless you were a blue badge holder, you couldn't just go directly up to the Owl Centre. You had to, like, walk 10 minutes through the village. And both of my parents, they're not, like... They both have situations where they're experiencing, like, pain flare-ups at the moment. So that wasn't exactly ideal. So we ended up going to Saltburn instead and just having a bit of a look around Saltburn, which, yes, still involved walking, but the point was, like, they needed to be, like, dropped off. And whilst that is disabled, there was a closer disabled accessible car park. You needed to be a blue badge holder, and they are not. It's awkward. It was awkward. But I also fully get why the entire village was shut down to everyone other than residents and local businesses, simply because I imagine if it wasn't, people would be having strangers just gridlocking their entire street. It's not exactly a big village. It's there are some places in the UK that get called villages that are kind of not villages. They're like small towns. This is legit a village. It's like teeny tiny. But we had a good day. Basically, down by the seaside, have a look at some antique shops. My mum bought me some new socks, like fancy socks with the cats on, mostly because it makes me think of the Caleb and the Jester, because the black cats on the socks. I'm always up for funky socks. And then tomorrow, tomorrow I am hopping into a small convention run by Creed Conventions that's on the Chester Road campus in Southern University. So should be worth it, even if it's just to grab some cosplay photos. But Brian Blessed is going to be there. He of Gordon's alive, and Hetty Hateridge, who played the second Holly, the female Holly in Red Dwarf.
Hey.
Yeah, and to be honest, it sounds really crappy to say this towards Norman Lovett. It's not out of any lost love towards Norman Lovett. I love him as well, but I'm more fond of Hetty Hateridge's Holly just because I think when I first started watching it as a child, she was the Holly that was my first Holly.
Yeah, same. I was very confused when I eventually watched earlier Red Dwarf, and it was Norman Lovett.
Yeah.
I love them both, but I'm more familiar with one than the other. Cool. Well, so we are going to... one, I hope you really enjoy it. Two, we are going to do just some daily stuff. A lot of this was more or less an experiment to make sure that giving me subs, because I'm not actually an affiliate. This was mostly an experiment to make sure that giving me subs actually got people drops.
And we can confirm it does.
Because I've personally felt uncomfortable recommending subbing to me, because I've had in my head this panic that somehow you're not going to get what you've asked for when you sub. Because I don't currently have any. I'm working on them. Emotes will be coming. Badges will be coming. But right now, those drops are all you get for subbing to me.
Yeah.
Out with my eternal love and respect.
Yeah.
So I have felt personally like I might be ripping somebody off if they were to sub to me and didn't get what the things they're asking for. But we can confirm, because I see Princess Donut in the chat there. So I can confirm that if you sub, you will get things that you get for subbing to me, which is honestly such a relief. Tomorrow I'm going to spend some time working on like the back bit of...
That is not me just being random. When she greets people in chat, she always does it in the most upbeat way possible.
Oh, yes. Yes, I know. And she shouts at all times. Typing in all caps at all times.
Yes. Before we start, I am going to go and take a quick comfort break. But I will only be a moment. So
yes. For anyone that has somehow been living under a rock, this is a collaboration that Twitch sprung on us. I found out when I turned my chat on like 3 days ago. But we have a collaboration basically to celebrate Dungeon Crawler Carl being gifted being given and greenlit a TV show, presumably. We have been given some freebies, and for anyone that doesn't know anything about the books, I know it sounds like jumping on a bandwagon, but they are really good. My personal preference is to listen to the audiobook, and the cat is Grand Champion, Breed Winner, Regional, National Winner, Princess Donut, the Queen and Chunk. She is the deuteragonist of Dungeon Crawler Carl. She is in fact a tortoiseshell Persian cat. And she is far and away the greatest thing in this book series. You come for the story, you stay for the cat. Just trust me on that one. So, when Cadia returns, we are going to do some daily Final Fantasy XIV stuff. Get our raids out the way, get some dungeons done, that kind of jazz. Because like I said, this is my second stream of today, and it was mostly an experiment to make sure that these things would work. But tomorrow I'm going to work on the back end, set up some alerts, set up some... I have a couple of ideas for 2 emotes that I don't need commissioned. But I have had offers of commissions for some emotes. And I'm going to spread those around. Because I had a look today to see how many slots I've got. And I've got a fair few. So yeah, I think I'm going to have some fun with this. I'm trying not to spend a lot of money on the channel. Especially since this is basically a glorified hobby. But I can have some fun with this. And I think my first emote is going to be something to do with this chunk. Hey, a Jester. Who's a good girl. Yeah. This is Jester. She is my little chunky kitten. She lives here with her brother Caleb. They are my familiars and help me navigate the horrors of the gaming multiverse. Ever since I fell out of WoW. Feels like such a long time ago now. But the less said about that, the better. For now. These VTubers, we craft such elaborate lore, and then you get to the, in lore, the courageous paladin that puts himself between monsters and the innocent every day. In stream. Oh, hi guys! Hi everybody! What you doing? Just such a disconnect. But it makes people happy. Nice. Anyway, it is after 7 o'clock, so I am going to at least transition to the game. And I'm going to go and retrieve my lottery results. At yon golden saucer. Mudkip. Do you like Mudkip? Praise the sun! The Lalafell. Such good names. Nope. 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 Oh well. Someone clearly modelling themselves after Fran from FF12. Can't really blame them. Alrighty. That is not netherite. Cadia did not mute herself. So you did not mute... Nope. Oh, well, you might have muted your stream, but you haven't muted, like, Discord or anything. That would do that. Yeah, I would do that regardless.
Yes.
Oh, I've got a 1, 2, 3 on my cack pot.
Oh, nice.
My jumbo cack pot was bleh. That is the